Yo, what's up, you guys? We are back with another video today. We're going to review the course of Clint Fester, or Fesxt as you go by, and that's about it. So without any further ado, let's get straight into it. But before we get there, let's go back and see who Clint Fesxt really is and what it is he's about. For those of you who don't know, Clint Fesxt is the biggest failure in the forex industry, who has made a lot of money selling a lot of stuff to people that basically most of the time did not work. Now, the most recent one was the Social Trading Club, which, as I understand at the moment, is under maintenance and it's not working and has received nothing but negative feedback on it as well, or negative reviews. And this is nothing new to Clint Fester and everything else that he represents, right? Now, back in the day, Clint used to sell everything that you can think about. Now, this was the Fesxt system that he sold way back that I actually bought. Me and a couple of friends of mine, we bought the system and it didn't work. He had a robot that he sold that has received nothing but negative feedback or negative reviews on it as well. He had a forex trade. He had a signal group where he mostly promised people some very big gains of how many you can catch, about 1,000 pips, sometimes 3,570 pips, which is something that you currently see it's being carried around, based on where we are at the moment. So this is how things were done long before the bandiles and things that you see at the moment, right? This virus has been moved from generation to generation, where people promise you high returns, but you only find out that it is not exactly what you were looking for, right? Now, before Clint comes and say that I'm doing this for cloud, we might suggest talking about the score that your account received on how many of your followers is actually true, right? So you can't really get cloud from someone who's not really an influencer. In fact, you are an influencer to people who think you are that good, right? Any case, so as you can see, this was back in the days. Clint used to sell signals. These signals was also, it didn't check out the way that you anticipated. And we know someone from Clint Fester is going to come in the comment section and say, don't you dare talk about Clint Fester. He's got a golf, he's got an honors, he's living a good life. Yeah, that's fine. Tell me whatever you achieved from Clint Fester, because I can tell you, after spending 30, 40, 50, 60, maybe 70K, I haven't achieved anything from it. From signals to this course that he sold, and that was duped the lollipop strategy, where you basically trade a break of a consolidation market and then call it a lollipop strategy, which we bought as well. It says here, now available for you to learn, study, and enjoy in the comfort of your own house. 34 Telegram support, right? And the course we're going to review was once upon a time 9,000, then 3,999. It is now 100 Rand. The NASDAQ strategy, the system was 7,500. Remember, it was 10K before with the robot. All of these things that he sold. He had a course, NASDAQ strategy, a system, a bot. He had a broker. He had a prop firm. He had everything that you could possibly think about. And today, none of it exists. Now you ask yourself, why? Here's a screenshot that I took of my system settings that I have received back in the days where I thought my life was going to change. Unfortunately, it didn't happen, right? Now, this is the Clint Fesxt course. This is Baby Pips. This is the Clint Fesxt course. This is Baby Pips. And this is also the Clint Fesxt course. And this is Baby Pips once again. Now, what do the two of them have in... What does the two of them have in I can't even get to the word, in common? Well, the one's going to cost you 9,000 if you bought it first, or 4,000 if you bought it, or even 100 Rand today. Another one's going to cost you absolutely nothing. And with the one, you're going to learn everything that you will learn from the other, because you can learn everything that Clint has to offer. Now, there's two things I want you to pay attention to. Everything, I'm going to work over here. Mindset prep for the start of the course. The forex terminology, you can get it there. How to use MetaTrader 4 is available on Baby Pips. How to use Forex Factory, you can get there. All of this is there. Identify all of this, you can find there. Everything that you see here, it is available there, except for that, right? The importance of BNR. Could have just said break and retest, but you want to make it sound as if it's something so impossible to do. Now, let me summarize the way Clint Fesxt trades and the way he perceived thousands and thousands of people to believe that what he sells is actually going to change your life for the better, like you're getting married to someone you really don't want to be with, and it's through better and for worse. But this course was probably for the worst. And the reason why I say that, looking back at it today, everything from here up, you can copy and paste it in YouTube. But you know why people would have never done that? Do you want to know why? And I'm going to tell you why. Because why? A lot of people, we are influenced by what we see. Now, you see this guy over here, he's looking good. He is, he's just living the best life. And you think to yourself that, I would also like to take my family on these kind of things. And, I would also like to have this as well. Now, you might say that I'm a hater, but I don't think I'm capable of hating on someone who has taken so much from other people and has given almost nothing back to the people whose money he has taken, right? So this is why we fall into this. And like I said to you guys before, right, behind every successful influencer, there's always going to be a sad story of someone who said, I started at the bottom, now I am here. And then you feel that you can relate to that because you go like, oh, look at my family. And sometimes you even think that you Clint Fesxt, right? You go like, okay, I got a daughter, I got a son, I have a wife, I'm Clint. He's like, I'm Clint. So, and you try to change your life at the end of the day as well. But let's talk about this course. This course consists of only one thing. And this is what it is.
But it's there. It's like, just keep watching it. And it can be any time of the day. Just find levels of support or resistance, right?
Well, that's it. You just find levels of, there you go, areas of resistance and support, aka supply and demand. That's it. It is all the same stuff. Now, yesterday I made a video and I said to you guys, there you can get it. What is support and resistance, trend lines, trend channels. You can get everything. You can get it there for free. Now, yesterday I made a video and I told you guys that nothing these guys, including myself and the way we trade, there's nothing special about what we do, right? Nothing. There's nothing really special about what we offer to the industry, including ICT, right? So when we look at the guy from ICT, him as well, there's nothing special about it. It's all about supply and demand, right? That's how the market moves, with the mix of macroeconomics included. Once you understand price action and you mix it with understanding macroeconomics, then you find yourself with the perfect, way that you could basically look at the market. But Baby Pips, if you go back and you say, how old is Baby Pips, right? Let's see if we get in 2005, right? Before Justin Bieber era. This was made in 2005. Clint started selling these. This course came out in 2013. Now, again, I'm going to say, right, this has got nothing to do with education. It's got to do with our lifestyle. People would rather choose Clint to pay Clint for a course as opposed to actually just going through the Baby Pips material and actually just going to learn it for free. As opposed to, people would rather choose to pay him than to get the information for free. Now, I'm going to tell you again. Everything that you see there is on baby pips. This here consists of support and resistance levels in the market, nothing else. There's no, if you go through this, right, and I'm going to take you through it now. If you go through this, you got post-course mindset, right? You have got what is an order block. So now you're going to the SMC concept, right? Which is probably also copied and pasted some from somewhere. Now, if you scroll through all of these things, right, you might ask yourself, what is the most important thing that is missing here? All of these things, they consist of technical analysis, right? Everything is technical analysis. There's no clear direction for any person to understand what what fundamental data is, how it works, what they mean, what they do, why they move the way that they do. Most of the signal group, you would have seen that it would post a certain post from a news event and just say that if this keeps happening, everything is going to continue. And yeah, guys, that's about it. This is where everything started, right? This is where the pushvat started. Not like for a lot of us. And when I talk about us, right, and this is not a racist comment or anything, but for colored people mostly, because he is from Cape Town, and he was that hope where you go. Like he was the Ref Wayne of forex for us. Because I looked at him and I said to myself, I would like to be like him, Camps Bay, that type of life. But it didn't work out. As you can see, I'm not in Camps Bay. I'm not going to say not yet. But in any case, that is it from my side, guys. Thank you for your time. And as always, cheers for the ears.